Good morning, everyone. We're taking a live look outside with Live Cam. Some clouds this morning, but all in all, we are off to a sunny start to the day. It is going to be a warm weekend. We'll even challenge some records. I've got your forecast coming up.
Good morning. It is September 5th at 9 o'clock in the morning. And Sarah, I do know that it is warm outside.
It is very warm.
You know,
outside.
We've had this nice dry air for the last, week or so.
But it's humid this morning.
Right.
Humidity is back this weekend, but it's not going to stick around for too long, Sarah. So let's start with a look at your pollen count as you're getting ready for your weekend. If you are wheezing in season, ragweed may be the reason. It's moderate today. Molds and grass are low. Outside right now, it's 77 warm degrees in San Antonio. Meanwhile, take a look at the hill country. It's still only 57 in Junction and 64 in Kerrville. No, that's not a cool front. We're not going to see cooler air working its way in. That's just where it's drier. And so because it's drier, they've been able to cool down in the overnight hours easily. It is meanwhile near 80 degrees in New Braunfels this morning. You can see just how much more humid we are around San Antonio metro area than in the hill country. Dew points in the 60s in San Antonio. That's muggy. It's pleasant though with lower humidity in the hill country, and it is really sticky closer to the coast. Those areas are the areas that can expect to see some rain today and tomorrow. Meanwhile, here in San Antonio, we've only got a 10% chance for a stray shower. Other than that, we're going to be near records for early October. We really don't see temperatures in the mid-90s all that often in October, and we're going to be challenging even more records in the week ahead, but it's not all bad news. The morning lows will be more palatable in the week ahead. Details coming up.
Sarah, thank you. New this morning, a young man is dead and multiple people are detained after shooting at a north side apartment complex. So this happened around 1:30 this morning at the Tuscany Apartments on Patricia Drive. That's near the intersection of West Avenue and Blanco Road. Police say an argument between a group of people led to shots being fired, which killed a 19-year-old man. So when police arrived, they spotted a suspicious vehicle that took off, and then it crashed at a nearby intersection. The people in that car were all minors. They were all quickly determined to not be involved with the shooting. However, they were arrested for having a number of guns inside the car with them and for evading arrest. The shooting suspect is still being looked for by police. Well, for the second time this week, a body has been discovered in a downtown public housing complex for seniors and disabled tenants, and police believe both are the result of foul play. So this all happening at the Victoria Plaza Apartments on Barretta Street. It's just a few blocks away from the Tower of Americas. A man was found dead, and he was identified by family as 52-year-old Donald Sterling, father of four. We spoke with his sister shortly after her brother's body was found.
It's devastating. When someone takes somebody's life, if that's the case, God makes those decisions. And to me, we don't make decisions to kill people or harm other people or take lives from them. So I can't see how someone can even live with themselves knowing that they possibly did that.
So Sterling's mother tells us she'd been trying to reach her son for days, and it's not clear how long he'd been dead before being discovered on Tuesday. Now another man, 59-year-old Nick Martinez, was found dead a few apartments down from Sterling. Now, police suspect that both men were murdered. And it's a sad fact that people in Bexar County don't have a place to call home, and thousands more are becoming at risk of becoming homeless. That's why Bexar County is partnering with Haven for Hope to reverse this trend, and they're starting with suburban communities. So last year, Leon Valley City Council approved an ordinance that essentially banned homelessness. In this week's after the decisions, the city teamed up with Bexar County and Haven to launch this year-long outreach pilot program. And 2 months ago, it finally kicked off. So Haven's data shows that in the last 60 days, the street outreach program's current success rate is 61%.
That's unheard of. Common average across the nation usually is about 15 to 20%.
So on October 1st, this program expanded to now cover both Leon Valley and Live Oak. Next on the list are Helotes and Somerset. Well, you're not alone, and you might hear that all the time. And this morning, A business in Seguin is holding a free mental health fair to make sure that you know that. It's happening from 10 to 2 at the Pecan Town Books and Brews on South Camp Street. A nutritionist will be there to discuss the mind-gut connection, and an expert will be there to help you manage your anxiety. We're told a child behavioral therapist will also be on hand to help out kids and parents who want advice.
Looking forward to this for myself, for when your kids have got to that place where they're so worked up, how to help de-escalate that and to support your kids' mental health that way.
Again, the mental health fair goes from 10 to 2 today. It's free and you don't need to register. Okay, we're going to check back in with Devin Karp. He's at Mission County Park, where the Carry Forward 5K is happening. Good morning, Devin. I know that race kicked off like maybe about 35 minutes ago. So what's it look like now?
Hey, good morning, Sarah. We are right here at the finish line, and we have seen racers coming, making their way through, carrying weights, flags, everything in between to help some of the veterans in our community here. And here to tell us a little bit more about the race from the Wounded Warrior Project is Angela. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
Hey, thanks for letting us be out here. All right, so tell me about the race here. What's going on here this morning?
Yeah, so this is Carry Forward 5K, and it's not just a 5K, it's a movement. It allows people to come run, jog, walk, but they also have the opportunity to carry a flag, a weight, or another person as a way to represent the burden our warriors carry after their service.
Absolutely. Why is it so important to have events here, especially in Military City, USA, where we're keeping veterans in mind and their issues top of front?
Because even though the phases of the war change, warriors are still going through a lot of challenges. And it's not just thank you for your service, come home, it's over. We want to be there for a lifetime. And as the warriors' needs change, Wounded Warrior Project is here to make changes and adapt and support them the best way that we can.
Absolutely. All right, what's your favorite part of the race this morning? I've seen so many smiles, so many happy families all out here carrying for a cause.
I think it's seen 2,200 people come from the San Antonio community to show how grateful and thankful and appreciative we are for what veterans do, for the freedom and the sacrifices they have made, and for all that they do, and all the red, white, and blue that is out here.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being out here this morning with us, Angela. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We're going to be out here for the rest of the morning here on GMSA, talking to some of the finishers, asking them why they're carrying forward and why this event is so important to veterans in our community. For now, Sarah, I'm going to send it back to you. Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
So good to see so many participants out there, Devin, especially the ones that are carrying the flags across the finish line. Good for them. 9:08, 77 degrees. If you're looking for a four-legged addition to your family, oh, look at that one. The Humane Society has some adorable friends looking to join. They're looking for families. Those details still ahead. And across South Texas, there's plenty to do this weekend. We'll have a look at some exciting things to check out next. Looks like Oktoberfest there. Fun stuff. I wish it felt like Oktoberfest weather out there because, it's 77 degrees right now, but we're still getting up to the 90s for the next couple of days. Sarah Spivey will have our forecast for us when we come back. Hey, back here at home, Fredericksburg celebrating 44 years of Oktoberfest. This weekend, the town will feature all kinds of food, live music, contests with 5 covered stages to get you in the festive spirit. You can also shop early for the holidays with handmade items. Tickets start at $15. Kids 6 and under get in free. My favorite event, it's a free pollinator monarch butterfly festival returning to Brackenridge Park this Saturday. Families in the community can celebrate our pollinators through educational events, monarch tagging, my favorite, plant giveaways. The event has been happening in San Antonio for several years, and its goal is to raise awareness about the important role of pollinators like butterflies, bees, birds, bats, and what they do and how they play a role in our day-to-day lives. San Antonio Zoo's newly expanded habitat for giraffes, rhinos, and other animals now open. KSAT, well, I was there yesterday when the zoo opened its Naylor Savannah. Not only will you be able to see giraffes, rhinos, and zebras, you can also book a lodge overnight that's right in the middle of the habitat, and you can wake up to giraffes right outside your window. Head to KSAT.com where you can read more about it.
Interesting. Now, I did have a question about the Monarch Festival.
Yeah, okay. What's up?
How do they tag monarchs? Butterflies.
very delicately.
So where do, like on their wings?
It's on their wings.
And it's got to be super light, huh?
Yeah, it's like a tiny sticker, and the purpose of tagging them, Sarah, it doesn't hurt them if you know what you're doing. And that's why this festival's so great, because it shows
Oh, there
you.
it is.
There's Monica. She's been doing this for years.
It's almost like a little sticker.
It's a tiny sticker.
They don't even notice.
And what it does is it helps us track the migration numbers.
Okay.
Because the monarch population, they found out, is actually doing okay after they were listed as endangered. It's the migrating monarch that goes from Canada to Mexico.
Interesting.
Those numbers are dwindling, and scientists and researchers trying to figure out why.
I have seen a lot of one particular type of butterfly out there called the snout-nosed butterfly.
Oh,
They kind of look a little bit like moths, and they really get on your windshield and things like that. I've written a whole article about it.
It's a great article.
Check out that article, KSAT.com. All right, we've got some rain in the Rio Grande Valley. That's because of a low pressure system. But unfortunately, this high pressure system is really just going to kind of dominate our weather. So when we're talking about rainfall chances, all of it is pretty much going to be located from Corpus Christi to Laredo and down south into the Rio Grande Valley today. Here in San Antonio, there's only a small 10% chance for a stray shower this afternoon and on Sunday afternoon. And then that's it. We really don't have rain chances at all in the week ahead. So just 10% today and tomorrow. No rain in the week ahead. And it is going to be a hot, record challenging week. So looking at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, temperatures climbing quickly under partly cloudy skies. 87 by noon. In the afternoon, we're going to be looking at 93 for the high. East-northeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Only a 10% chance for a stray shower. 90 in Kerrville, 88 in Rock Springs, 93 in Del Rio, 94 in Carrizo Springs, 93 in Gonzales, and 92 in Beeville. Then our attention is going to turn to the tropics, because we have to talk about the fact that we're likely going to have a tropical storm or a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico in the coming days. Now, if it develops, and again, it's likely to develop, there's a 90% chance, it'll be getting the name of Milton. Now, for us in Texas, this storm is not going to be much of a factor. However, it is going to be bringing a lot of rain to areas in Florida by Tuesday, Wednesday, and even potentially a little bit into Thursday as well, but mainly for Tuesday and Wednesday. And around the west side of it, we'll be looking at drier air moving into Texas. And so because of that, muggy today and tomorrow, but in the middle of the week through parts of the weekend, it's going to be pleasantly dry with low humidity. Now, it will still be very warm during the days. In fact, take a look at these forecast highs. Close to a record on Tuesday, close to a record on Wednesday with highs in the mid-90s. Now, at the same time, our morning lows will become more pleasant and enjoyable. We'll be looking at a morning low of 64 Wednesday morning, 63 Thursday morning, and 62 on Friday morning. So yes, a hot week ahead, record heat in the week ahead, but at least those mornings will be pleasant. And then there's some other good news that I want to talk about. There are a lot of indications that we could be looking at a real deal cool front. We're talking the 13th and 14th of October. So early next week, there are indications that we could see cooler air working its way in. How cool? That is still to be determined. And since we're 10 days away, this could change. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't change. I'm hoping we see this cool air sink south. It would make sense statistically and climatologically for us to see that cooler air work its way in. But that's the next thing we're watching, and we'll be keeping a close eye on that. As far as our highs go, again, though, for the next 7 days, we are stuck in a rut with August-like temperatures in October, if we're being honest. This is normal for August, those highs in the mid to upper 90s, not for October.
And earlier, if we said September, it's probably because it just feels like August, September.
Yeah, right.
We know it's October.
It's October.
Sorry, pregnancy brain. 9:18, 77 degrees. Hey, coming up, are you looking for a new best friend? The Humane Society has some adorable candidates for you. We'll meet a few next.
Welcome back. We got another fur baby on our hand right here with the San Antonio Humane Society. Okay, tell us about this beautiful feline.
Yeah, so this is Sunny. She's a little 2-month-old kitten, and she's been with us for a while now because she had to spend some time in medical. But now she's all better and doing good. She spent some time with a foster family as well to get her up to that to a healthy little weight so she could be made available for adoption.
Yeah.
And she's already today.
Does she have any siblings or anything, or was she just the only one?
She was the only one.
Oh,
yeah,
Sonny.
Little girl.
We get her a good whole home pretty.
Yes.
And this coat of hers is really, really unique looking, especially for October. Come on now.
Yeah, she's like a little like light black, like faded gray colored, really gorgeous.
I love Sonny. Now, you guys got a lot of different things going on right now at the Humane Society. One of them being one of my favorite food items.
Mine too.
Okay.
We have Pizza for Paws. It's this Thursday, October 3rd. And it's, what you mentioned, San Antonio Humane Society at the register. The 15% of the proceeds of the night come back to us.
Okay.
So it'll take place from 11 to 9 on October 3rd. And it's all Peter Piper's in San Antonio.
Oh, perfect. So, hey, let's get that deal, get you some pizza and give back to a great cause. Okay, so if you guys are interested in little Sonny, here's how you can go out and adopt her. Of course, the location is 4804 Fredericksburg Road. And of course, give them a call right now, 210-226-7461.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. 9:23, 77 degrees. We'll be right back.
Right now, it's in our own custom-made cotton candy sauce, right? We're gonna take a jump right behind me to the cotton candy machine. We're gonna put a little sugar in here, and we're gonna start making some cotton candy. You'd think that'd be enough, but it's not.
This item gets 5 bites on the flavor gauge.
So these are hand-rolled taquitos, topped with pico de gallo. We have guacamole, and then we have a spicy sauce at the bottom with cream. And then whenever you're about to eat it, you gotta dip it in there and stir it right before you take that big old bite, man.
Okay, maybe not the taquitos, but the bacon-covered cotton candy looks amazing. Sarah Spivey agrees. It is 9:27, 77 degrees. Well, some people are taking the dry January trend with them into the fall. Still ahead, we'll tell you why Sober October, it's kind of fun to say, is gaining traction.
And we are out here talking to some of the finishers at the Carry Forward 5K, talking about why it's so important to help veterans in our community. We're going to be speaking with some of them coming up right here after the break. Stay tuned on GMSA.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, it's 9:30.
Yeah, it's 9:30.
Got it. Okay, home to get to the 9:30 show.
Happy October 5th, everybody.
October 5th.
Not feeling like October 5th.
No, it's not.
In fact, we're going to be challenging records this weekend, Sarah.
You know what I want to talk about?
What?
This mum. It is amazing.
Oh, okay. We got to show you guys this.
We got to show you this.
It's homecoming season. This was out in Marshall. I mean, look at that.
How much do you think this mum weighs?
I would guess maybe at least 5 pounds. Do you think
that's not
more?
something you walk around all day in the hallways with.
But
unless she's dedicated.
You got to show your school spirit.
I love all the mums you guys are sending in a KSAT Connect. Please continue to send them. They continue to get bigger, better, more extravagant. I love it.
Love it. All right, outside we've got ragweed. That's moderate today. Don't love that. Molds and grass are low. When we're looking at temperatures this morning, it looks beautiful outside, but it feels pretty muggy and warm. It's 77 in San Antonio, almost 80 degrees in New Braunfels. Dew points in the 60s around San Antonio, and that's that mugginess that you're feeling. Meanwhile, Del Rio, Bernie, Kerrville, dew points are in the 50s. It's nice and pleasant with low humidity this morning for our neighbors out near Del Rio and across the hill country. But in San Antonio, we're kind of locked into a muggy weather pattern for the day today. It'll be 93 for the high. There's a 10% chance for a stray shower or storm this afternoon, but 10% chance is a low chance. For the most part, it's just going to be a hot day and hot for this week. In fact, we're going to be challenging records just about every single day this upcoming week. Now, that's in the afternoons. The mornings actually will become pleasantly cool because we'll see lower humidity work its way in, and there's some hope for a cool front within the next 10 days, though. So I've got those details coming up in just a bit. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. Okay, the Wounded Warrior 5K has been happening since 8 o'clock this morning. We are Military City, USA, and there are a lot of people participating, finishing up that race. Devin Karp is live there. Good morning, Devin.
Hey, good morning, Sarah. You know, it is still not that fall weather we've all been hoping for, but that has not stopped these racers from getting out here and running across the finish line for a good cause. And here talking with me, some of the first people to cross the finish line this morning is the entire St. Anthony's High School cross-country team. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, so you guys are out here. How'd you feel about the race this morning?
Really good.
Yeah. Pretty good. What brought you guys out here in the first place?
So we're here to support a cause, so we're here to support our coach as well because it's very personal. My dad, as well as her husband, is a wounded warrior, so it's something that we feel very strongly about.
Fantastic. Coach, talk to me. I know that these kiddos didn't have a meet this Saturday morning, but they are still out here supporting the cause. How does that feel?
Absolutely. Our mission at our high school is to provide service to those in need, and so today was a perfect opportunity, being that we couldn't find a race, that we'd come out here and support the Wounded Warrior program. It's done a lot for our family personally, and it was just nice being able to be around so many veterans, so many supporters. It was a great feeling.
Yeah, there's over 2,200 people here this morning. How does it feel to see the whole San Antonio community show up to support Wounded Warriors?
Well, we are Military City, so I expected and I hoped that would happen, and we didn't disappoint as a city.
All right, now last question. How do you feel about the runners' performance here today? Are you satisfied as the coach?
Yes, they did awesome. We had Nathaniel come in first place today, and we're all just gearing up for our district and state meets at the end of this month, so this was great preparation for us.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being out here with us this morning. All right, we are going to be showing you the rest of some of these winners and finishers coming up for the rest of KSAT shows. We're going to have that coverage for you coming up soon, but for now, I'm going to send it back to you, Sarah. Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Devin. Shout out to St. Anthony's cross-country team. Way to go, guys. Well, we've got exactly 1 month before the November election, and both campaigns are putting the pedal to the metal on the last leg of the race. Here's how Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are making their case to voters.
We know what is at stake, and we love our country. We love country.
Vice President Kamala Harris with a stirring speech in Flint, Michigan overnight, introduced by labor leaders arguing she is the candidate standing with America's union workers.
And make no mistake, Donald Trump is no friend of labor. He encouraged automakers to move their plants out of Michigan so they could pay their workers less.
The Biden administration buoyed by a strong jobs report Friday, the stock market closing at another record. Former President Trump asked about the state of the economy by our Rachel Scott.
Jobs are up. The stock market hit that all-time high. Do you acknowledge that the economy is improving?
No, it's not. It's inflation has devastated our economy.
With just 31 days to go until Election Day, the former president making stops in North Carolina and Georgia, both still reeling from Hurricane Helene. Appearing alongside Georgia's Republican Governor Brian Kemp, the two rarely seen together after publicly feuding 4 years ago, Trump bashing him for standing by Georgia's 2020 election results. And later today, Trump returning to Butler, Pennsylvania, holding a rally at exactly the same venue where he survived an assassination attempt in July, joined by his running mate J.D. Vance and tech giant Elon Musk. The biggest names out on the campaign trail in this final stretch, President Obama set to hit the trail with Harris starting next week after Republican Liz Cheney campaigned by Harris's side in Wisconsin. And back in Flint,
I come from a middle-class family.
Michigan's own Magic Johnson stumping for Harris. The NBA legend mentioning her plans on housing and telling me he has known Harris for 20 years.
She'll work with Republicans, she'll work with independents, and she'll work with people who don't vote for her. So that's what I love about her as well.
Well, we are getting closer and closer to the election and time to register to vote. Well, our time is running out, so the deadline is Monday night at 7 p.m. It's easy to register. You can submit your voter registration application in person at the Bexar County Election Department office on Frio Street. The department is also extending its hours ahead of this deadline, so they're going to be open for select hours over the weekend and all day Monday until 7 p.m., which is that deadline. And once you're registered, you can vote early or wait for Election Day on November 5th. Early voting starts October 21st and runs through November 1st. That includes weekends. Registered voters can vote at any polling site during the early voting period. We have a list of all of these locations on our website right now, and a breakdown of how to get registered to vote, how to check if you are already registered, and even more ballot information. You can find it all on Vote 2024 on KSAT.com. It's 9:38, 77 degrees. The Joker back in theaters, and this time he's got a partner in crime. John Marr will show us what you can expect on your next trip to the movies. And are you thinking of enjoying the spooky season without partaking in any of the magic potions? Up next, we'll explain Sober October. It's a trend. 77 degrees, not a lot of clouds out there. Sarah Spivey says that humidity, it's creeping back in today, but hey, in the future, in the next couple of days, it's going to be drier, kind of on repeat of what we've seen last week, especially with those 90s. She'll have a forecast for us when we come back. Well, you've probably heard or participated in Dry January, taking a month off of alcohol to see how it improves your health.
But there is a new trend to instead take that month-long hiatus from drinking in October.
It's called Sober October. And here's a look at why folks are choosing the spooky season to stay dry.
It's fall, and you may be focused on football, pumpkins, and frightening fun. But if you also want to zero in on your health, try Sober October.
Cutting back on alcohol, even if it's for a few weeks, will help someone understand the impact alcohol is playing in their life.
Gastroenterologist Dr. Arvin Morali with Orlando Health says alcohol has a significant impact on microorganisms in a drinker's gut.
There is good bacteria and bad bacteria. Alcohol kills the good bacteria. It upsets this balance, causes issues with digestion, and it can also affect the liver.
Morali says having unbalanced levels leads to inflammation and an unhealthy gut lining, which can lead to other health problems.
Anxiety, depression, fatigue, weakness. So a lot of these symptoms are indirectly influenced by the gut.
He says taking even a short break from alcohol can restore that balance and help improve sleep, energy levels, and reduces risk of certain cancers.
Even low amounts of alcohol increases the risk of cancer.
To have a successful Sober October, Morali says to get support from family and friends. Let them know this is important to you. Turn to an alternative, whether that's a mocktail, water, or a smoothie. And find hobbies or physical activities that can help you stay engaged without the temptation of alcohol. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Well, Sarah, you and I are doing Sober October,
Yes,
but
we
for
are.
obvious reasons.
Yes, we
More
are.
like sober 9 months. But I found that my favorite non-alcoholic drink is just bitters and soda. Now, bitters does have alcohol in it, but you dilute it so much to the point where it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bitters and soda water is my favorite, and it kind of tastes like a little fall-y too as well.
Well, I'm a child, and I ordered a virgin pina colada last night, like I was 7 years old on vacation. But my favorite non-alcoholic drink is a Shirley Temple.
Just some grenadine
Another
and Sprite.
7-year-old drink.
Grenadine and Sprite. We'll try bitters and soda next time.
Temple, please.
Hey, this week is all going to be about how our forecast highs are close to the records. Take a look at the forecast. So tomorrow our high is forecast at 94, but the record is 95, set back in 1931. We're probably not going to hit the record of 99 on Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday I'm forecasting high temperatures right at the records. 95 and 94, both for Tuesday and Wednesday. So yes, we do oftentimes experience warm weather in October. That's just living here in San Antonio in South Central Texas. But this is an exceptionally hot start to October, and relief, It's going to be difficult to find, but I do think I see something within the next 10 days that we'll talk about here in a second. First, I want to get you through your Saturday. It is 77 in San Antonio, 71 in Kerrville, 80 in Poteet, 80 in Floresville, already 78 in Seguin. Now, for the most part, temperatures are starting to be pretty uniform, but we're still seeing pleasantly lower humidity up in the hill country. So dew points are still in the 50s in the hill country. It feels great in Kerrville, Los Maples, Birdie, and Comfort, but it feels pretty humid here in San Antonio and especially down south toward Pleasanton and Floresville. Looking at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, partly cloudy skies for us. It's going to be 87 at noon. Afternoon high of 93. There's a small 10% chance for a stray shower. And then this evening is going to be mild and warm. Temperatures in the 80s. Not too bad, just not experiencing that pleasantly low humidity in the evening hours. However, we will eventually see lower humidity this week. Showing you the clouds and radar because we do have a low pressure system here near the Rio Grande Valley, and that's where the rain is across Texas today. But high pressure system for us is going to stay in place, and that's why we've only got a measly 10% chance for a shower today and tomorrow. Now, we do have to talk about the tropics as we take a look out in the western Gulf of Mexico. This is Tropical Depression 14. It has become a tropical depression, and it is likely to strengthen into a tropical storm or a hurricane. The name it would get would be Milton, and that storm will likely move toward Florida. And you can see that here in the futurecast when we talk about rainfall potentials. All the spaghetti plots really pointing toward Florida. And the thing to note is that parts of Florida from Tampa all the way up to Jacksonville could end up getting 7 to 12 inches of rainfall. So this is going to be a storm for Florida. However, we're going to see some drier air work its way around that. And that's why we're going to have pleasantly cooler mornings in the week ahead. Starting on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning, our morning lows will be in the low 60s. So even though it's going to be hot, the lows are going to feel good in the morning hours. Then, as you can see, extended in the next 10 days, Sunday and Monday of next week, I do have the potential for a cool front. Now, there's still a lot that could change in 10 days. That is a long way away. And meteorologically speaking, anything beyond 7 days is still up to change. And so we'll keep you posted about that. But I did want to mention that there is hope for a real deal cool front beyond our next 7 days. But for the immediate 7-day forecast, this is going to be hot. Other than the couple hours in the morning when temperatures will be pleasantly low Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Dreaming of that October 14th, October 15th, when maybe, just maybe.
That's the time frame that we need to watch, and I'll be updating you throughout the week ahead as I get more data and forecast information.
Yeah, we need to start spooky season, Sarah.
We do. Hey, if I could do something about it, I would.
I know you would. 9:48, 77 degrees. Double the jokers, double the mayhem. Coming up, John Marr shows us what's happening at the box office.
How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Showtime.
Oh, hey, neighbor. People can be cruel, I imagine.
I'm your resident film enthusiast, John Marr. Let's break down the new flicks in theaters this weekend.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century. First up, Joker Folie à Deux. I didn't know the Joker was French. We thought he was a clown, but really, he's been a mime this whole time. If you don't speak French, Folie à Deux translates to shared madness or madness for two in English. This film is a musical psychological thriller directed by Todd Phillips. Yes, I did say this will be a musical.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
Todd Phillips directed the original Joker, which was a box office success and set records for an October release in 2019. The first Joker movie grossed over $1 billion, becoming the first R-rated film to do so, and it was the highest grossing R-rated film until being beat by Deadpool and Wolverine this year. The original film earned Joaquin Phoenix numerous awards, including an Academy Award a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, a SAG, and a Critics' Choice Award for Best Actor. The new film is loosely based on the DC Comics characters. The new movie is about Arthur Fleck after he is institutionalized at Arkham, awaiting trial for his crimes as Joker. While struggling with his dual identity, Arthur not only stumbles upon true love, but also finds the music that's always been inside him. Aw, that's sweet. The film stars Joaquin Phoenix reprising his role as Joker. Lady Gaga will play Harley Quinn. It also stars Brendan Gleeson, Catherine Keener, and Zazie Beetz. Joker Folie à Deux is rated R.
People can be cruel, I imagine.
All unhappiness in life comes from not accepting what is.
Next, A Different Man is a dark comedy psychological thriller film. It's about an aspiring actor with neurofibromatosis that undergoes a radical medical procedure to drastically transform his appearance. However, his new dream face quickly turns into a nightmare as he becomes obsessed with reclaiming what he lost. The film stars Sebastian Stan and Adam Pearson, who really does have neurofibromatosis and has been involved in outreach programs to prevent bullying. A Different Man is rated R.
There is only so much height any wave can sustain before it comes crashing down.
The Outrun is based on the 2016 memoir by the Scottish journalist and author Amy Liptrot. After living life on the edge in London, Rona, played by Saoirse Ronan, attempts to come to terms with her troubled past. Hoping to heal, she returns to the wild beauties of Scotland's Orkney Islands, where she grew up. You can take me there for self-reflection right now. I love Scotland. The Outrun is rated R.
I bet their bodies are buried somewhere on this property.
Monster Summer is an adventure horror film directed by David Henry, who millennials will recognize from Wizards of Waverly Place and as Ted Mosby's future son from How I Met Your Mother. When a mysterious force begins to disrupt their big summer fun, Noah and his friends team up with a retired police detective to embark on a monstrous adventure to save their island. This film stars a mixed bag of actors: Lorraine Bracco, Mel Gibson, Kevin James, and more. Monster Summer is rated PG-13. Also out this weekend, Whitebird, The Forest Hills, and Things Will Be Different. That's it for this weekend's New Flicks. I'm John Marr. Have a fun weekend at the movies.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can hear you.
Well, that's, we're doing a SpongeBob bit, okay?
Okay, so the world famous Krabby Patty coming to San Antonio, more than 250 restaurants across the country collaborating with Nickelodeon to make their own Krabby Patty secret formula. It's all to celebrate 25 years of SpongeBob SquarePants here in town. Fans will be able to enjoy the Krabby Collab meal at Wendy's this month. You can learn more about the Krabby Collab by going to our website, KSAT.com.
That's straight to our millennial hearts right there. I gotta be honest with you. I remember when SpongeBob first came out, my mom was like, "What is this show? Are you allowed to watch this?"
Yes.
And then we watched it together as a family every time it was on.
What was your character?
I did like Sandy.
Of course. Oh my God. Sarah Spivey liked Sandy. I'm shocked.
I did.
I was a Patrick. Patrick and
Oh, you weren't Plankton?
Rude. Rude.